Hey guys, welcome back to another Realm of the Mad God video. This is going to be Tinker Quest Chest opening episode. Actually, wait, what episodes? 14. There you go, 14. Because I think 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so 14. And for this one, I actually do have a topic in mind I wanted to talk about because there were some people asking me earlier, why do I still continue playing the game even though I've technically done everything there is to do? And that's a good question because you can apply that to just about every other game that you play, or anything in life for that matter. So I hope you guys are into that kind of conversation, and so since we have an actual thing we want to talk about, I'll try my best to structure it and not ramble as much as possible, but for the most part, it might be just as messy. Anyways, let's start off with the first four. The question is, why exactly do you continue playing a game, especially if you get a white bag at the very start? Okay. We'll pick up the white bag and then continue the conversation. Oh, that's a nice bag. I actually love the Layer of Draconis cloths and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what we get. Is it gonna be... Yep, that's just about the status quo for these kinds of videos. Okay, I wanted to explain sort of my rationale because whether I play games like League of Legends that have no end to it, or MapleStory that might, or even Minecraft, which for the most part has a definitive end, except that people don't really follow that end, and then, you know, we just run into those situations where why do people still continue doing something, especially if they've done all that there is to practically do? That kind of philosophy I think fits in perfectly with life itself, and what I mean by that is that if you think about a rich person, right, someone super wealthy with great connections and a great business and just has everything going for them, right, their entire future and future generations and their generations will be essentially taken care of for, I guess, in perpetuity as long as no one squanders the wealth. And so you wonder, what did they do? Now, unlike video games, you can't just quit real life and go move on to another one because that is tantamount to, let's say, discontinuing your existence inconveniently early. And so usually what they do is they simply just do what they can for other people. See, the reason why I play Realm of the Mad God is not really for myself anymore, it's more for you guys. Not saying that I'm doing it because I need to help other people out, but more, that is specifically why I take up content creation for the games I thoroughly enjoy. It gives me a reason to want to come back to the game and to want to continue working on it and making videos, because by making those videos, I not only give myself something to do, but I also get to play the game in sort of a new game plus fashion. By that I mean, I sort of get to... Ooh, Crawling Depths is nice. I essentially get to help other people enjoy their experience a lot more. And when it comes to content creation, that's sort of as a facilitator for me to just get to know more people, because content creation is the easiest way to gain access to, you know, just knowing as many people as possible. Now that's not to say that I don't have my own goals. Even after you finish a game, you can do other stuff, right? Like people who've beaten, I don't know, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, or Pokemon, or other games like time and time again, or people who start brand new Minecraft worlds, the reason why they do that, or rather the reason why they keep coming back even after they've beaten the game over and over again, is because things never happen the same way twice. No matter how much it looks like it could, no matter how much deja vu or history repeating itself, it never happens the same way twice. That's just how life is. As we know, Realm has quite a solid sense of replayability because whenever we just... given the fact that there's permadeath and also how the progression of a character is done quite quickly, you know, maxing your character, getting it to level 20, getting good equipment. For the most part, the reason you continue playing is so that you can get your hands at white bags or stuff like that. Whenever you die, you just make a new one. Even for people who don't die that much, they have the opportunity to create more characters, or maybe undertake some self-imposed challenge, like in Pokemon, we have the Nuzlocke, or in Realm, we have the PPE, or NPE, or some other variant of it, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that once you've completed all the conventional goals that are set by the game, there's nothing stopping you from creating your own. And people are motivated by personal challenge, because even something that is quite normal, or rather should be normalized in society, like let's say fitness. Technically speaking, fitness is a self-imposed challenge. It is a challenge to see how well you can work out, whether you can stick to a proper diet or whether you can maybe push that 120-pound dumbbell or just something, right? That's how we humans are. We're driven by challenge. Despite a lot of us wanting life to be easy, we don't want life to be easy at all. In fact, we want life to be challenging. The more challenging life is, the more it is worth living. And some people might view challenge as difficulty or hardship, right? Like they might think that needing to lose weight is something that you should be upset, or something that is not fun, or something that is unfortunate that you have to go through. But if you twist that around a little bit, and instead look at it as like, if you impose the need to lose weight, like let's say my goal is to be able to, I don't know, run a marathon in a month or two, or no, or let's say 6 months, let's just be more realistic. It gives you some reason to want to get out of bed and to work on that, that challenge. And that's sort of what it did for Realm as well. Well, let's just check the white bag. What? You can get a Janus white bag from a... I have no words. I had no idea that you can get... How? Oh right, because Janus... there's Janus quests, silly. I completely forgot that Janus quests are a thing, but still, that's crazy. I got a Scudo? Of all things. I mean, maybe I might just be too used to getting white bags from tombs. Alright, anyways. The challenges that we impose on ourselves, right? Like, I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be an engineer. Those are technically self-imposed... Damn it. Those are technically self-imposed challenges. No one has told us that we have to do that, right? Like, if your goal is to become a professional football player, that is a self-imposed challenge. Basically, dreams that we have for ourselves, goals that we set, are no different from challenges that we put on ourselves, like if you can, I don't know, go 30 days without eating sugar. Because the way we look at it is that life has already been taken care of for many people. If you remember, just the basic essence of survival is to have enough food, to be sheltered from the elements and any danger that might come across from nature, and to be quenched. That's about it. And of course, to procreate. We've kind of done that already, like humanity as a whole. I understand that there still are a lot of countries that are in dire need of basic necessities and essentials, but what I'm saying is that collectively speaking, as a whole, humanity, we've gone past the point of needing to find the basic needs for sustaining life. And so for the past like thousands of years, let's say like in the current modern calendar of, after death or after Jesus' death, all we've been doing is basically imposing challenges on ourselves, like, finding new breakthroughs in technology, philosophy, anthropology, just everything in science or everything in the human condition. Okay, I'll take that. I actually have never gotten this, which means that I have the Kazukiri, the Ryu's Blade. Do I have? Oh my goodness, I have the entire set. Wait, hang on. Hang on, give me a minute. Let me just get all the important stuff and I gotta go switch. Give me a sec. But frick. Hurry. Oh, I'm excited. I completed another ST set, I think. I need samurai. Okay, samurai. This guy. No, he's full. This guy. Okay. Oh my goodness, I actually have all of them. I have not gotten... Wait, I got the entire Akuma Slayer set outside of the Mountain Temple. Like, I've gotten all 4 of these from either ST Chess or Tinker. That's crazy. Alright, Yasuo, where are you at? Am I moonwalking? Oh, I was like, what the heck? Look how cool I am. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, what is the Ryu's Blade? Ooh. Wow, that's cool. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty solid damage too. What are the set bonuses? 54 defense, that's not bad. 910 HP, 80 attack, 57 dex, 60 speed basically. That's a strong samurai. With good range too. It's kind of cool. He's got like the, how do I say? That snazzy kind of like striped jacket. Okay, anyway, detours aside, let's go back to the main character. So in a sense, that's sort of what I've been doing for myself for any game that I've completed, and I like to believe that I can get pretty good at any game I play, and almost every game that I've really tried to work on, I've gotten reasonably good at. And so, after I've done all the important things that there is to do in a game, I just continue playing because usually there's something else that I can find myself doing. In my opinion, the hallmark of a great game is one that encourages you to set your own goals and set your own kind of micro, objectives, because there's only so much a game can do on its own to provide you with those objectives that you have to complete. Even for a game like Minecraft, there's only so much you can do with the basic need of survival and, I guess, thrival. And so what do people do? They just impose their own challenges. Like one person's goal is to either, let's say, discover the nether quickly. Right now there's speedruns going on, that's really popular at this current point in time. For Realm, well, I mean, in Realm's case, it's not like they stopped uploading content. Oh, that's actually good. I do need another sickle. Thank you very much. That's not exactly... It's not like they stopped making content, right? Like with Oryx 3 that just came out, that is the new challenge you have to overcome. And I still haven't collected all the white bags that you need to collect in this game. So I guess for the sake of answering the question in full, or in earnest, I actually haven't done all there is to do in Realm of the Mad God, and so therefore I want to do more. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break just to use some of these potions because I actually am getting full again, so give me one moment, guys. What I'm trying to say is that even as you are going through the necessary requirements to complete a game, it's also important to set your own goals, just like in life. I know it sounds really cliche, but Ring of the Sphinxes are super cliche, I guess. It is true that the destination is not nearly as important as the journey it takes to get there, because while you're doing that, while you're going about trying to, accomplish your main goals and try to set out and fulfill your dreams, there's a lot of detours along the way. And those little memories, or those little tiny conversations you might have with someone that you'll never see after a while, or forever, or those friends that you make, like those, in my opinion, are what create better memories than the actual act of pursuing the goal. Ooh, nice. And that same kind of mentality carries over to video games as well. That's the whole point of side quests. That's the whole reason why they add more than just a straight line to defeat the boss, or the final boss of the game, because it's important to know that the closer that you get to completing the game, the closer you lose your fun, right? So therefore, what I do is I simply just find ways to enjoy the time that I still have playing a game, because once I complete the game and there's absolutely nothing else to do anymore, I don't want to play it anymore. And it's kind of like how, how wealthy people, after they become super rich, they usually go into philanthropy, like they try to donate, or they make big charities, or they do big projects to better human society. It's because they've already done everything that needs to be done for themselves, and now they just feel no reason to do anything for themselves anymore, and will therefore go and help others. And that's kind of what I do for my guide videos, or just my videos in general. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, as in you've not heard of me up until Realm, I used to be a MapleStory YouTuber, and I used to make guide videos, and I like to believe that I was quite good at them. And the reason why I made them is because I felt like, despite information being much harder to obtain back then than it is now, I feel like a lot of people just don't exactly have the same kind of access to connections or resources and stuff like that, and I thought maybe giving them a little boost to help them find their own way through a game and find their own way through MapleStory. And that's sort of the philosophy that I have with Realm of the Mad God as well, in that I think, while I really believe that there should be an effort made on your part to consciously pursue knowledge and to learn something without necessarily relying on someone spoon-feeding you information, there's nothing wrong with asking for a little boost, right? And I think providing a centralized source of information for you guys to access and reference is not only convenient, but it also can be just what you need to, it can be the catalyst that you need to continue progressing and improving and learning the game on your own. That, and of course, being able to talk with all kinds of people, it's really what makes this job worthwhile. At least I call it a job. Maybe it's like a part-time job. I guess you can say it's more like a hobby. So I suppose the short answer to why do I continue playing the game is because there's still more to do, and if there isn't enough to do in the game, I create things to do. Until I run out of ideas, and then eventually I will quit the game. But as of right now, I'm enjoying my time here because I get to talk to you guys. I've been having a great time with streams, and I've been getting a lot of good reception from my videos, and overall I just have a good thing going, so I see no reason to stop. It does- wow. Holy crap, I got all 3 behemoth armors. It does sort of upset me that eventually I will have to say goodbye, whether it's because out of boredom or if I stumble across a better opportunity in life, then eventually I will have to say farewell and move on to something else. But I hope that while I'm still here and making content for you guys, that I'll be able to do the best I can to serve and to help the community out as much as possible because, you know, despite Hayes being quite a very skilled and I guess entertaining YouTuber, I feel like he's kind of stopped or lost interest in his content creation because he doesn't make that much content anymore. As you know, he's technically the statesman of the guide videos in the realm of the Mad Guy community. And so I'm not necessarily saying that I'm picking up after him. I'm not picking up the pieces, but rather kind of holding down the fort for now. And I also just generally enjoy making guide videos, and I feel like I put a unique spin into things. Despite my videos being very plain, and I really don't consider myself to be the most, I guess, enthusiastic person in the sense that like my videos don't exactly give off a vibe of too much energy or super hypey or super funny, right? But what I pride myself on is that I'm pretty confident in my ability to convey information properly, and that's helped a lot of people in all stages of the game. In any game that I go into, I've gotten comments from people in League saying that I'm very helpful at helping them understand things at a different angle, or in Realm of the Mad God or Maple Story, and so I feel like I'm using what I've learned through my video games and trying my best to convey to you in an easier manner to understand, because I get that sometimes it might just be that there's too much information going about and that it's really hard to sort of put them all together. It's like a complicated recipe, and I sort of use my channel as a means of putting them into a perspective that's easier for people to understand. Anyways, last white bag is a crystal cavern. Which one's it gonna be? Pretty much all of them are good except for the fungal breastplate. Okay, fine. Fine. Gosh dang it. Whatever, you know what? We got another sickle, we finished the Alchemist Slayer set. I would say this is a good episode. I think that's a good spot to end it off here though. Hope you guys enjoyed this discussion, and maybe the sweet irony of me saying that the only white bag not good in a fungal cavern is the breastplate, and I got it. Alright, anyways, that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed, a rating would be much appreciated, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you do to prolong your experience in a game? What challenges do you like to impose on yourself? Or how do you play the game? If you like to play the game to go for 100% completion, or if you like to play to get the most powerful equipment possible, if there is equipment in the game, just like what kind of priorities do you set for yourself when you're making a game that isn't just completing the game? Alright, I'm not going to keep you guys here any longer. This video is getting kind of long, so we'll end it off there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon in the next episode, which hopefully wouldn't take too long, but we'll see how it goes. Take care.